Hello, I'm continuing my series about making a lot of the Halo props, and right now here's the standard frag grenade. I haven't pepped it yet, but I wanted to show you it just before we got started with it. My son suggested I show some of the fiberglass process. Before you begin doing any kind of fiberglass, it's a good idea to have yourself some latex gloves. Pick up a couple of cheap brushes. I picked these 1-inch brushes up at Harbor Freight. I paid $8 for 36 of them, and considering you can only use them once, it's a good deal. Probably one of the more important things also is the gas mask. Even though I'm doing this on a porch, and that's kind of why you hear all the cars going by, the street that we live on is kind of busy, you want to make sure that you have yourself a good mask and that it's rated for organic fumes. Now, as soon as I put this on, you're not going to hear them, especially if a bunch of cars goes by. So you'll go ahead and watch on how I do this. Alright, I'm ready for the next phase on the grenade. I've completely encased the grenade in fiberglass, and now I'm going to have to fill it up with rondo. So what I had to do was I had to cut a portion of it up. I got this little lip at the top that I've covered up, as well as a little lip on the pull pin. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and fill this with rondo, swish it around a little bit, and then let it dry. Alright, now I'm going to show you how far I've gotten on the grenade. I have it all filled out. After cutting off the top and filling it there, I found that I needed to fill it a little bit more, so I ended up having to cut off the bottom. So my next step will be to go ahead and start sanding this down and painting it, and it should be done. I am planning on putting a magnet in here for the catch pin, and like a regular grenade, have a pull pin, and then you'll be able to kick it off. Alright, here we are. Here's the grenade. I've sanded it down and I've primered it. I've got the pull pin. I went ahead and cut out the groove, got it in there. The only other thing that I have to do is have the pull pin. I've decided not to put the magnet in there because pretty much when you pull the pin, it falls right out. So I think it's set for right now. My next step is to paint it. Okay, here I have the grenade. I've gone ahead and I've painted it, and I did a few more fittings here, and I found that it was a little bit too tight, so I'm going to have to sand this down a little bit. And about the only other thing I got to do is put in the safety ring so that it'll hold the pull pin in place. Alright, I've gone ahead and I've finished the grenade. A couple of things. I finished it one time already, and then I went back and I decided to add a little bit more detail to it. Went ahead and made the pull ring, and I also did put the magnets in here. They are same polarities facing each other, so they do repel. And one of the nice things is when you pull the ring, let it go, it'll kick this out automatically. I had to put a little ridge in here because the magnets wanted to keep making it jump up. So I had to put a little ridge to lock it in there. And the other benefit of the magnets is that it helps hold the pull ring in there. So, pull the ring, let it go, it falls right out, and then you can go ahead and toss it.